against, and it's really going to make that. With this, everyone goes against everyone at least once, so we're really going to get to see who is the tops, who are the lows, not the lows, but just in general, who shines the best here.
Precisely.
And who are the best teams in the EU over these next 4 weeks.
Absolutely. Again,
and we're getting ready to go.
Game is about to begin here.
Last game for today in the Team Paradigm Invitational, sponsored by Nexus Esports. Here we go.
Watching our opening split here. Looks like a 1-4 for Maiden Meta. Looks like a 2-3 for Civilized Gentlemen.
Interesting that they said 4 to the quarry there, possibly because they have done plays like that in the past where they would completely rush that point with 4 people, so they were trying to counter that. It also allows them to have a bit of a surprise element coming in here to the middle fight now. So Tage is going to be under a bit of pressure. Actually, looks like they're all chilling up on that ledge now.
Oh, yeah, look at Moby using them grenades at range. That is just such a long range.
I see what they're doing. They're waiting, MIM. Neither, look at this. Look at this. This is like Crouching Tiger. No one wants to engage, because it's generally whoever engages second is going to have more of the advantage on the burst combos. So both teams are sort of waiting for their opportunity to move in on someone here, and we are seeing it engage now.
I do see a side skirmish here between the thieves, actually.
Yeah. Thief versus Thief. Oh, and Soldera took a lot of damage. He was able to port himself back up there and save himself. Close one, though.
That was a great disengage there. I do like how only the heavy bodies are staying on the point. Both teams are doing a very good job of avoiding the AoE, making sure that only their heavies stay in there.
Look at the condition pressure that the team TCG's under right now. They're taking a lot of damage with these conditions, more than likely coming in here from Moby. He's sort of tossing down grenades uncontested right now, which is really going to hurt TCG in the long run if they don't do something about this. The conditions that are going to be thrown out are really going to hurt them, and they need to do something about it. Like we're seeing now, they are sort of shifting their priorities back a little more up to this ledge so they can keep out of range. But however, it's still going to hurt if they let him free cast.
I absolutely agree. We do see Soldaris go down. He does get illusioned. Maiden Meta absolutely has to do something now in the next 15 seconds or get ready to res Soldaris. Sam goes down like that was about the fastest burst we've seen yet. That was ridiculously fast, 100-0. Great stomp there. That was super fast haste.
Ivan and Helseth really chained that extremely well. They were able to get the Guardian down in just mere seconds.
Okay, Moby actually does get up there to res his fellow thief. You see another down here for Maiden Meta. Mesmertelli's off onto the stairs here. DPS and his body down. Looks like he's about to get. Yeah, he does get killed. Soldaris right behind him, following suit.
It looks as though the TCG is going to get this initial thing. Now, keep in mind though, that MIM is up right now because they, unfortunately, TCG never capped their water. Actually, it was decapped. It was decapped. Right? They never something they never capped it. But it was decapped in a ninja cap.
Oh, speaking of,
Hyxo playing Mew Mew right now actually manages to counter. Does another back cap here, so no one holds any points right now.
However, Maiden Meta was able to get a significant lead with that, just that 1 point, while holding everybody off at mid. Currently leading by about 30 points. Moby actually gets killed.
Unfortunately, the kills that are coming in favor of TCG are really going to hurt MIM's score here in the long run. Kills make a difference, especially if you're getting them consistently, like 1 or 2 per minute. It's really going to make your score and able to keep you in the lead, even if you're behind on points.
Stomp on Ultima. He does miss, or I'm sorry, Vapor, like at the perfect time. Gets a Sanctuary. Can he? Nope, no res. Gets the kill on him. Lord Helseth's looking really grim. Actually forced off the point. Excuse me. Ivan forced off the point. Both teams doing a great job disengaging. Or I'm sorry. Civilized Gentlemen doing a great job disengaging. We see Sam get killed right on the point.
So there is also ninja the waterfall, just as a postulate there to throw in. And we are going to see Mew. We're going to see Hyxo, who is playing Mew, by the way, is going to be taking on 2 members of MIM over here on this point. They do control this point. Tage is going to come in now to sort of chill out, hang out here.
Civilized Gentlemen actually has their second capture point and managed to neutralize his Maiden Meta's only point. They're currently leading it by about 15 points and are going to be extending it.
They're going to get a 3 cap here because there's no one to contest the waterfall cap either. So nice job by TCG. They're going to get a 3 cap here right off the bat. Excellent job.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're getting a significant amount of kills. Civilized Gentlemen doing a fantastic job on this early game here.
Again, I'm going to mention this again. It's really, in my opinion, I think it's really due to how well TCG is controlling MIM and their positioning. We saw this in the middle. We saw this directly at the beginning, how neither team really wanted to engage the middle fight because they were waiting. Unfortunately for MIM, they sort of engaged first. I don't know if that was voluntarily or if they just sort of called it like screw it, go in.
Yeah.
But because of that, TCG was able to gain the ganking advantage because they came in second. And in general, they just won the team fights. They're now exercising almost complete control over the MIM team.
Absolutely. Taking a look at Waterfall, it does look like it's about to be captured, or I'm sorry, neutralized and maybe captured. It looks like nobody's there to contest it, so it will be captured in the name of Maiden Meta. Taking a look at Ivan on the point, though, definitely being the focus target for Maiden Meta. Sam is healing back up. He is also the focus. He gets his heal off, barely mid, and Ivan goes down on point. Immediately rezzed.
Again, look at the positioning. TCG was there. They were ready. They knew he was going down. The excellent communication, and they were already there, ready to res him. Excellent job.
Goes down.
Doesn't
looks
seem
like
that's going to be the case here,
Sam, he teleports away from the stomp. Still, oh, they're both ready for the res. Stomping, can he get it? He does get the stomp. Sam gets the cleanup. Sam is the focus target.
The grenades that came in from Moby, once again, HTH engines are going to be extremely lethal in these scenarios where you have a down teammate, and if your engineer is good, he can completely counter reses and keep them from getting up.
Wow, we actually see Civilized Gentlemen being cleaned up here.
MIM, excellent job wiping out 2 members of the TCG, possibly 3 here coming up in a second.
Page being the next target, looks like it. Doing a great job, of course, utilizing his evades. Yeah, wow, great times on the burst. Great job dodging right on the burst points. Sam doing a wonderful job utilizing his energy and his dodges. Looks like.
Just a second here. So nice job by Tage, managing to defend himself there and keep himself in the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. You see Azani for Maiden Meta. Looks like he portaled away to survive. Chaos Storms to get some boons. Oh, he tries to portal out, I think, but he didn't quite make it in time.
He's gonna have trouble here with Ivan. No, actually,
he backtracks. Yeah. Interesting. We see Lord Helsith goes down, but immediately gets rallied on midpoint. They were probably ready with the res. Very well coordinated in that.
Now TCG is currently up to with nearly 300 points now. However, MIM does have both the side points under their control, with only 156 points.
Indeed, we see Soldaris at midpoint just got Illusion of Life. Maiden Meta has to make a play here on TCG, or they're gonna have to be ready to res Soldaris. Actually, Lord Helsith is down. He's got just a few seconds to get a stop. 3 seconds.
He moves away. He's going to use his deception to get away there, and it looks like they're going to try to res Soldaris. It looks so that Azani is going to be successful.
All right.
Yep. Lord
Soldaris does get the res.
I really like what MIM is doing here, just to sort of track away from the fight here for a second. It is somewhat being countered now, but what MIM is doing, it was really just distracting TCG because I think
keeping them off points. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're just Heitso, who is playing Mew, has just noticed now that this quarry, and he's moved over there now to recap it in favor. But they wasted a lot of time on there. They brought themselves back from what was otherwise a pretty hefty lead in favor of TCG.
Absolutely. They did manage to get the decap on one of Maiden Meta's points, so that's gonna actually they actually get the cap and a kill, extending the lead over 100 points right now, with as well as 2 capture points, so they'll be extending it even further. They're almost at the point where they can safely get a Lord kill.
Almost. There's 20 points away now. The question is, will they go for that though, considering the pressure that they're under right now? It's hard to say.
We'll see. Azani goes down off the point.
I wouldn't go for Lord in this situation, just generally speaking, because everyone is everywhere. There's not really one constituent group of either team, so it's going to be really hard for anyone to sort of sneak it in. It's going to be obvious if anyone tries to do it, so I wouldn't really go for it, in my opinion, if I was on either of these teams.
Shall see. It does look like Maiden Meta loses their only capture point. Civilized Gentlemen is taking control of this game. They're almost to 400 points. They need just a little over 100 points, and they're going to take this 2-0.
Maybe, maybe not. We could still see here. We still got another 100 points to go for TCG here. They can still come back. They're only down by about 150 points, so...
Still anybody's game. We could still very well see Maiden Meta make a comeback here. Maiden Meta, it wouldn't be the first time they've made an incredible comeback. Actually, it'd be amazing if we could see a repeat of their epic Lord Rush.
We gotta keep in mind though that TCG runs a very, and I'm not sure if MIM is realizing this, but generally from what we've seen in TCG from the past, they run very defensive strategy, heavily reliant on holding midpoint, and then extending from there. So MIM may not be in their best interest to contest them at mid right now. Possibly better to go for the side points.
Wow. See, Civilized Gentlemen is doing a fantastic job holding on to their 2 points. Lord Helsith in particular is doing a wonderful job evading all this focus fire right at mid, doing a great job. Ivan actually goes down, but gets illusioned. Looks like Lord Helsith popped an illusion on him. They've got to make something happen here.
Well, I mean, like I've said before, like I just said, TCG, they focus like 90% of their comp, at least on this map, on holding middle, because they think it's the most important part of this game, which I somewhat agree in. So they really
He's
focus
ready
on
immediately with the res. Does he get the stomp? Oh wow! Great telly out of the way.
So they really try to focus on holding the middle point, which they're doing amazing, which they're doing beautifully in this game.
Damaging the body. It does look like they're going to get the stomp after all. Helsith down, but it's just too little too late. Civilized Gentleman needs 15 points, and they win 2-0.
Yes, sir. 2-0, so they are gonna, looks like as though, the next couple seconds, we did have the GG just go out.
And we do see a good game. It looks like Civilized Gentleman is going to be cleaning this up. 2-0 versus Maiden Meta.
Nice job to TCG, excellent.